Hello, so I'm in the new studio. It's absolutely unbelievable to think that I'm finally here. I'm sat here at my desk. You might see behind me, it still looks a little bit dodgy, and that is because the room has not been plastered yet. I'm waiting for the whole house to look like this, which means I still have to wait for the new windows. They have still not arrived, which is just an absolute nightmare. But I have a studio. Let me show you. So when you get to the top of the stairs, this is my studio here. Before I go in there, let me quickly just take you along here and show you what the carpenter has been working on. The whole ceiling has been insulated with this, which is called rock wool. I think this specific brand is like ice wool or something. This is that sort of fiberglass stuff that everyone's on about, and it is a little bit itchy. As long as you're wearing gloves, it's fine, but it's nowhere near as bad as the old stuff used to be. And then as you come in here, look at this. Actual new. It's amazing. So obviously this all gets plastered with like a thin layer of sort of a plaster type deal. A little bit like this in a way, kind of like that. Actually, it will look more like that when it's all done. It goes on like a brown colour and it dries a grey colour. He's put one sheet of plasterboard up here, but at the end of the day, he's going to have all of this wall here finished. So you'll have this sort of whole corner of the room like that will be new, which is amazing. The noise is obviously still very strong because the old windows are still there. Or the loud. Strong? Is noise strong? I don't know. This here is the acoustic like foam. It's a really dense version of that rock wool. So you can see it here. Super dense version. It's insulation, so obviously it's going to have a thermal property to it. But the biggest, most important thing is the sound quality of it. It's a super dense material, so there's very little sound that can get through there, which obviously means that my studio that's this sort of in this room here is going to be really nice and blocked away from the loud noise, which is most important for making videos. So that's pretty much everything so far besides the studio, which I'm going to show you in a second. All my toilet and stuff's all arrived and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so let me show you this. So this is the current wiring situation for some power in the room, but that's going to change eventually, obviously. This is a little dust sheet to try and keep some dust out, but doesn't really make a huge difference because there's just dust everywhere until this all gets plastered and hoovered a million times. It's gonna be pretty dusty. It's just been temporarily battened to the wall to try and seal it as much as possible. But this is the studio. Ta-da! It's absolutely, I just saw that little bit of dust that just flew past. It's absolutely perfect. I've got my rug on the floor. I've wiped the floor down. Obviously the floor needs to get sanded still. The whole room needs to get plastered and then painted. That all needs to get repointed with new mortar. But this is it for now. The fireplace still needs to be restored. The little sill thing needs to be restored as well. I need to put all my Game Boys and stuff back on the shelves. Eventually, all of these lights and cameras are all going to be mounted to the ceilings and the walls. But for now, it looks pretty goddamn good. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. This is all going to go in the loft eventually when I've got the space. But yeah, that is my studio. I can't believe it's finally sort of done. Let me see if I can show you what that angle is going to look like. There you go. I don't know if you can see that, but it's going to look a little bit something like this. Obviously, when that window's closed, there's still a door that needs to go up there. A little bit of insulation still on that outside wall, but it's going to be good. The difference that has made already is insane. I've got my acoustic treatment on the walls as well, so there's not a lot of echo in here. But obviously, when this all has been plastered, I'm going to have some really nice, modern, big sort of soundproofing on the walls, like the acoustic treatment, which I'm going to make a video on my second channel showing you how to make that. But I think I can get 3 along this wall, 2 along that wall, 1 big one on that far wall, and maybe 2 on the ceiling. So this room will have a really nice acoustic treatment to it. I've actually gone for a new desk, as you can see. I thought it would be nice to have a little change up. It's still really dusty in here. There's a thin layer on everything. I need to get some sort of a filter so that when I work in here, it's not bad for my health. But yeah, it's still, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, the desk. So the desk is a piece of solid wood that I ordered for my desk actually over there, my actual computer desk. And I had the offcut still, and I thought, let's make a little table out of it. It's a really nice size. When I want a white background, I can get a nice sheet of card and put that down, or a black background or whatever. But I thought it'd be a nice sort of change up to have this colour. I don't know if you can see that, but I just think that'd be really nice, you know, having some retro consoles on a different colour sort of. Well, wood's obviously a really nice colour for retro tech. It's that sort of 80s thing, but it's a really nice coloured wood. It's like a light sort of wood, and it's really interesting as well. So I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are of that. If you don't like it, I could probably get some white card or whatever, but we'll figure that out. I'll see what the general vibe is. But yeah, that is it for the studio update. Really excited about this. It looks fantastic. The builders have started painting the whole house as well, which is insane. That means that before you know it, the outside will look brand new. The end of next week, the carpenter reckons that the whole house will be plasterboarded. The windows are arriving next week, so big things are happening. Very exciting. Thanks very much for watching this little update. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.